This morning in higher learning, social media tools are being used in more and more places, and as businesses and organizations look for new ways to reach out to their markets, colleges and universities are no exception. They're using online programs to bring people into the campus community. Here to talk about this new trend is Peter Kerwin from the Rhode Island Higher Education Assistance Authority. Good morning.
Good morning.
So this is fascinating to me. It's a very new age and cool. How are teachers using Twitter in the classroom?
Well, they had a great piece in the Chronicle of Higher Ed last week talking about this. And I mean, you know, the typical classroom lecture hall situation is professor walks in, stands in front of a podium. You've got 200 students out there, and he just dispenses knowledge and they take their notes. But what we're doing here is a lot of colleges and universities are experimenting with creating a Twitter-powered channel where students can do on-live commentary. You know, as the lecture is going on, they can post comments. It's put up on a screen, and it's a way to really open up the conversation. And it moves the power dynamic from the professor being the one running the show to giving students more control and allowing them to move the discussion in interesting different directions.
It's kind of like our live blog, huh? The Road Show. We get a little interaction from our viewers and the co-hosts. So you think students are taking to this new tool because now they're not just sitting and listening, they're participating.
Right. Well, I mean, it's great as long as the discussion is moving in productive ways. I mean, one of the things is it takes the right kind of person to handle it. You know, you want a professor who can manage and kind of guide that conversation. In fact, the people who advocate this kind of talk about it as moving the role of the professor from the sage on the stage to the guide on the side. And that's really what you have to be able to do. Manage the conversation, make sure that it's academic, thoughtful, and that it's moving in a good direction. A lot of times you can have people kind of hijack a conversation, move it down a dead end in directions you don't want to go that aren't productive. You get people in flame wars going back and forth during a class, you know, saying, you're wrong about this, no, you're wrong. That's not the kind of thing you really want to see. You want it to be a more, you know, thoughtful kind of discussion. So if you can guide it that way, it really works out well.
Yeah, it sounds like a great plan. Hopefully it'll catch on and stick around as we move forward. But thank you very much for joining us. And if you'd like more information on Twitter in the classroom, we have a whole bunch of information about College Bound Fun and just that. You can just head to foxprovidence.com.